Guys, what if summoning a demon was as easy as opening TikTok? Can a viral internet challenge actually summon a demon? We've all seen those creepy challenges like Charlie Charlie or the Midnight Game that promise a glimpse into the supernatural. People whispering in the dark, pencils moving on their own, elevators taking you to other dimensions. It's enough to make you sleep with the lights on. But where did this all come from? And why are people so obsessed with summoning demons from the depths of the internet? This isn't just some stupid trend. People genuinely believe they're contacting something evil. They're sharing their experiences online, freaking each other out, and it's starting to feel like the whole internet is haunted. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of online summoning rituals. We're going to talk about the history, the psychology, and the very real danger these challenges can pose. Buckle up, subscribers, because this is going to get dark. Okay, so before we get into all the internet stuff, we need to go back, way back, like ancient history back. Because summoning demons, that's not a new thing. People have been trying to contact spirits and demons for centuries. It's like humanity has this weird obsession with messing with forces we don't understand. We're talking about ancient grimoires, books of magic filled with rituals and incantations meant to summon all sorts of entities. You've got the Ars Goetia, basically a demon encyclopedia. Then there's Solomonic magic, all about commanding spirits with the power of like holy names and stuff. And don't even get me started on all the different cultures that have their own versions of demonology. It's a whole thing. But the point is, summoning rituals have been around forever. People believed that by performing specific actions, saying the right words, you could basically open a portal and communicate with these beings. And sometimes they wanted to control them, use their power for their own gain. These ancient cultures took this stuff seriously. Even today, people are still trying to contact the other side, just with hashtags and YouTube videos instead of candles and incantations. So we've got these ancient complex rituals, right, passed down through secret societies and hidden texts. But somewhere along the line, things changed. The internet happened, and suddenly all this occult knowledge, all these rituals and beliefs, they became democratized. Think about it, back in the day, if you wanted to summon a demon, you needed access to forbidden texts, maybe find some creepy old dude in a robe to show you the ropes. Now, all you need is Wi-Fi. Seriously, just type how to summon a demon into Google, and boom, you've got thousands of results, step-by-step instructions, forums where people share their experiences, everything. It's like someone took those ancient grimoires, threw them in a blender with some memes and viral trends, and poured it out onto the internet. And what's crazy is how these ancient practices have been simplified, repackaged for a generation obsessed with likes and shares. And suddenly, you've got a whole generation convinced they can summon a demon with a couple of pencils and a piece of paper. Okay, let's talk about Charlie. You know Charlie Charlie? That game where you balance pencils on a piece of paper, ask a question and hope a demonic entity named Charlie doesn't come crawling out of your phone? Yeah, that Charlie. This thing went viral, like crazy viral. People all over the world were filming themselves playing this game, freaking out when the pencils moved and then sharing it everywhere. But here's the thing, Charlie isn't real. Like, duh, right? It's just a game. But the way it works, the way those pencils move, it plays on some pretty powerful psychological principles. It's all about something called the ideomotor effect. Basically, it means that sometimes our bodies move without us even realizing it. Okay, so Charlie Charlie was creepy. But the Midnight Game, that one's on a whole other level. This isn't just some silly game with pencils, it's a ritual, a summoning, with rules that sound like they came straight out of a horror movie. You've got to be alone in the dark at the stroke of midnight. You need a candle, a mirror, and a drop of your own blood. Yeah, you heard that right, blood. The game is supposed to summon something, a being called the Midnight Man. And let me tell you, this guy is not here to play nice. He's said to be a malevolent entity, drawn to the darkness, the fear, the vulnerability of playing this game. And the rules, they're not just there for fun. They're meant to protect you, to keep you safe from whatever it is you've summoned. But if you break the rules, well, let's just say the consequences are supposed to be terrifying. All right, let's talk about elevators, man. Those metal boxes that transport us between floors, always giving off that weird, unsettling vibe. They're like liminal spaces caught between destinations, and some people believe they can be used to access something else entirely. The elevator game, it's like a creepypasta ritual that's been around for a while now. The basic idea is that by performing a specific sequence of button presses, you can hack the elevator's system, turning it into a portal to another dimension. Sounds crazy, right? But the stories about this game, they're enough to make you want to take the stairs. People talk about the elevator going silent, the lights flickering, being transported to strange floors that don't exist. Here's the thing about these online rituals, these challenges that claim to summon demons or open portals to other dimensions. They spread like wildfire. One minute it's a silly game, the next it's all over the internet. Everyone's talking about it, everyone's doing it. And that's when things get really interesting, really creepy, because it's not just about the rituals themselves. It's about the power of mass hysteria, the way fear and belief can spread through a group like a virus. Think about it. You see a video of someone freaking out, claiming they just played the midnight game and saw something terrifying. Even if you're skeptical, even if you don't believe in demons, there's a part of you that starts to wonder, what if they're right? Suddenly it's not just one person's experience, it's a phenomenon. Okay, but what about the people who swear they've actually seen something, felt something, after doing these challenges? The ones who are convinced they've encountered a demon or been transported to another dimension? Well, our brains are tricky things, guys. They love to fill in the blanks, to find patterns where there are none, especially when we're primed to see something specific. Take sleep paralysis, for example. It's a real phenomenon, a sleep disorder that can cause terrifying hallucinations. People feel paralyzed, unable to move or speak, and they often see shadowy figures lurking in their room. Now, imagine you've just played the midnight game. You're already scared out of your mind, and then you experience sleep paralysis. Your brain is going to connect those dots, even if there's no actual connection. But here's the thing, you guys. The scariest part of all of this isn't the demons or the rituals or the internet challenges. It's the power of belief itself. Because when we believe something strongly enough, when we expect something to happen, our minds have a way of making it real. Think about placebo effects. People take sugar pills believing they're getting real medicine, and they actually start to feel better. Their bodies respond to the power of their belief. Now imagine that same power applied to something like summoning a demon. If you truly believe you're opening a portal to another dimension, if you're terrified of what might come through, your mind can create those experiences for you. Look, I'm not saying demons aren't real. I'm not saying there isn't some creepy stuff out there on the internet, but what I am saying is this. Don't let fear control you. Just because something goes viral, just because everyone's talking about it, doesn't make it true. These online challenges, they might seem like harmless fun, but they can mess with your head. People have reported panic attacks, anxiety, even insomnia after playing these games. And for some, it goes even further. So be smart, be critical, and don't believe everything you see on the internet. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Do you think these internet rituals have any real power? Or is it all just psychological? Let us know in the comments below.